starts digitally now, so no scorebook. So
Love that. We do
yeah.
ours online here. The kid does it on live.
Yeah.
But Shasta likes to have a camera, don't you?
Oh yeah, you gotta.
You gotta have something,
For me,
right?
it's just easy to do this. I did the I've done the paper book before, and I get lazy with it, like the third inning.
Right? Yeah.
This one,
If
it's
I
like
don't have a paper book, I'm like,
you
oh,
just
what
know
am I
what's
doing?
going on.
I know.
Exactly. You know what time he wants to do the senior day stuff?
I think it's at 3:50.
3:50.
Like 5, 7 minutes.
Alrighty, alrighty.
I think that's what his email said.
Sounds good to me.
Thank you.
Baseball. Yep. Huh? I got the our seniors, and then we're gonna have to do
All those people crammed in
You just need one of those cool zone misting machines.
there. Right. Just sit in there, you mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's either that or you gotta build a real press box down here.
Yeah. There you go.
That's not gonna happen. I'm amazed they got this.
We built that. We built that. We painted
okay.
that. We painted
Okay,
it.
let me replace it. I'm shocked the school let you do this.
Took us I don't know how many years, but yes, we did. But yeah,
Just,
I'm not sure we asked.
it's harder.
Right?
It's harder to say no when it's already there.
Right. I don't know though. Donnie, did we ask?
I got you hooked up with a microphone.
Okay.
You just pause the iTunes.
Yeah.
And then leave the volume.
Okay. What time do you want to go at?
All sports.
Okay.
I guess kids still got quite a bit here.
Okay. I'll do an intro here in a second. Do my only thing I can move now.
What do you need?
I don't have my Lions Roar CD. Oh well.
I don't have that either.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Let's see. I got one. I got one in the football stadium. I got one for basketball. Need one for baseball now.
Well, since baseball, I mean, when are we ready to child? Really? Somebody said they saw you go to
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to beautiful downtown Brentwood, California. Liberty High School, home of your Liberty Lions! Today's Senior Day game is a Bay Valley Athletic League game between the visiting Freedom Falcons and your Liberty Lions. We will have our Senior Day festivities, starting lineups at first pitch in just a few minutes.
2 Graves,
Mm-hmm.
girlfriend Becca.
Okay.
You can go ahead and start.
Ladies and gentlemen, prior to the start of this afternoon's ball game, we would like to recognize the senior class of 2013 in its last BVAL home game. This group of seniors has been a model of what it is to be a student athlete on the field, in the classroom, and in the community. They have been critical in restoring a winning tradition to Liberty High School with both their work on their field and their examples of leadership and hard work for the underclassmen. We would like to thank them for their dedication and their hard work. At this time, we would like to honor the senior class first for the visiting Freedom Falcons. Number 4, Brian Wargo. Number 8, Chad Bartlett. Number 14, Miguel Carvajal. Number 17, Callie Lopez. Number 18, Joey Feldman. Number 22, Joe Starrick. Number 24, Zach Thornton. And number 25, Jake McGarry. And now let's meet the senior class for your Liberty Lions! He is escorted by his father John and his girlfriend Haley. Pitcher and outfielder number 4, Johnny Jimenez. Escorted onto the field today by his parents Ricky and Stacy, his sister Stephanie, and his girlfriend Sam. Second baseman number 6, Justin Hurtado. Escorted by his father Gail, his mother Celia, and his brother Tommy. Number 10, Mike Wegeman. Escorted to the field today by his mother Deborah, outfielder number 11, Mitchell Majewski. Escorted today by his parents Don and Judy, his sister Amanda, and his girlfriend Becca, number 22, Jordan Graves. Escorted by his mother Lisa, his grandmother Linda, and his girlfriend Shania, number 24, outfielder Darian Goins. Escorted by his parents Bruce and Kathy, and his sister Paige, pitcher and first baseman number 25, Tristan Priblinski. Escorted by his mother Connie, number 34, Brian Reed. Please take a moment and give these 8 young men the send-off they deserve.
afternoon from beautiful downtown Brentwood, California. I am Tom Dempsey, and this is Liberty Lions High School Baseball on the Internet. Liberty Lions taking on the Freedom Falcons this afternoon in a battle for first place in the Bay Valley Athletic League. The winner of this game, combined with a Heritage loss today, would win the Bay Valley Athletic League championship. Freedom is coming off of a tough extra inning loss to the Heritage Patriots on Thursday, bringing their record to 6-2 on the season, while the Liberty Lions have improved to 6-2 with a 6-1 win over the Pittsburgh Pirates back on Thursday. The two teams have arrived at this point in two very different ways. The Freedom Falcons have used strong and timely hitting to get there with a team average of 304, 6 home runs and 48 stolen bases. Liberty Lions have used pitching and defense, sporting a 1.95 earned run average as a team, good for the best in the Bay Valley Athletic League. Your pitching matchup today for the Liberty Lions, it's going to be Mitchell Zamora on the hill with a 0.89 ERA in 55 innings with 53 strikeouts and a whip of 9.64. Opposite him will be Miguel Carvajal, the best pitcher in the Bay Valley Athletic League, with an 0.88 ERA, 56 innings pitched, and a 62 strikeouts, good for over a strikeout an inning. Starting lineups today will go like this. For the Freedom Falcons, it's going to be the center fielder Chad Bartlett leading off. Batting second is going to be second baseman Callie Lopez. Shea Sprante's the catcher. He will bat third. Joe Stark is in left field. He will bat fourth. The designated hitter is Jake McGarry. He's batting fifth. The shortstop is TJ Briggs. He is batting in the sixth spot. Batting seventh is the pitcher Miguel Carvajal. Batting eighth is the third baseman Dominic Byzantine. Batting ninth is the right fielder Brian Rago. The first baseman Max Rethledge is not in the batting order this afternoon. For the Liberty Lions, it's going to be Tyler Gormley leading off and playing second base. Jason Fackrell is the catcher, batting second. Johnny Jimenez is in center fielder. He will bat third. The pitcher, Mitchell Zamora, will bat cleanup, followed by Tristan Perblinski, the big left-hander. He will bat fifth and play first base. Darian Goins is the designated hitter. He will bat sixth. RJ Prince is at third base. He will bat seventh. Mike Wagner is at shortstop, batting eighth, and batting ninth is going to be Mitchell Majewski out in left field. It'll be the right fielder, Cody Luther, not starting, or not in the starting order. As we said, the defensively, or pitching-wise for the Lions today, Mitchell Zamora, 7-2 record on the season, has really developed into one of the top pitchers in the East Bay. He's got a top 10 in Division I earned run average at .890, a 7-2 record, 56 strikeout, and a .964 whip. That is less than a base runner per innings pitched. A number you really want to be around the 1.2 mark. Seth Wheelock has engineered a massive turnaround of this team as they look for their 16th win of the season. They ended up with 11 wins last year and a playoff run. This year, a chance to win the Bay Valley Athletic League. We will try to have score updates of the Heritage game throughout. We are having some Wi-Fi connection issues out here, connected via our mobile phone on Ustream.tv. Mitchell Zamora is getting ready to go, and stepping in is going to be Chad Bartlett for the Freedom Falcons, and we are set to go. Bartlett on the year, a .478 average, the best hitter in the Bay Valley Athletic League. Also has 10 stolen bases, 1 home run. Umpire is ready. Bartlett, the right-handed hitter, is in, and here we go. The first pitch from Zamora is a called strike on the inside corner. And we are started 1 minute early, 3:59 p.m. and 88 degrees outside here in Brentwood today. Zamora looking in on the 1-0 count. Throws, it's bunted. Good bunt. Picked up by Zamora, and he will have to eat it. So Bartlett on board after the bunt base hit. Zamora tried to recover it, slipped and fell about halfway down the baseline, third baseline. And that's going to bring to the plate Callie Lopez, 353 hitter on the year. And he bunts that one foul. Owen won the count. Lopez showing bunt early. And he bunts this one right to the third baseman. Prince fires it over to first base in time. And that's going to bring to the plate Shea Spranty. Spranty with 2 home runs on the year. Bartlett's at second base. He can steal a bag. One out here in the inning. And Zamora will step off. Looks Bartlett back to the bag at second. Being held on by the shortstop, Wagaman. Zamora at the belt, comes set. Facing the left-hander. Swing and a miss. Shea Spranty, a 328 hitter, 2 home runs, tied for the league lead. An OPS of 914. That's on base plus slugging. 455 slugging, 459 on base. There's a high chopper to second base. Gormley has it, throws to first in time for the out.
All right, 2 down, boys. Let's go.
That's going to bring up Joe Starek with the runner at third. The right-hander looks in, has a sign and throws. It's going to be low for a ball. One 0 the count. Zamora looking in. Throws. Inside and high. Ball 2. 2-0. Zamora has only allowed 12 walks on the year. That's a swing and a miss on the fastball. 2 balls and a strike. Zamora looking into Fackrell. At the belt, throws. Strike 2 called just off the outside corner. Zamora looking in. Has a sign. Set with the 2-2 swing and a foul right back to the screen. Remains 2-2. Two and two. Zamora throws. Swing and a miss. Got him. And the side is retired. A bunt single gets stranded at third base, and the Lions are going to come up in the second half of the first inning. No score in this one. On to the bottom half of the first inning, it's going to be Tyler Gormley leading off for the Lions. He will be facing Miguel Carvajal, 0.88 ERA, 56 innings pitched, 62 strikeouts versus just 9 walks, and a whip of 875. Tyler Gormley, 323 hitter on the year. No home runs, 4 batted in, 1 double on the season. And the right-hander's ready. Facing the big, tall right-hander, Miguel Carvajal, the best pitcher in the league. Carvajal throws a strike called on the inside corner. 0-1. Now pitches outside and low for a ball, 1-2. Very loud Liberty dugout right now. Inside and low for a ball. And it's 2-1. Ball 3. 3 balls in 1 strike. That one was just a hair low. Gormley with a 465 on base percentage. Strike 2 called to the inside part of the plate. And that is where Carvajal will try to live right now in the inner half. Lines and throws. The 3-2 pitch. Strike 3 called right down the middle. That's going to bring up Fackrell. Jason Fackrell, 259 hitter. 4 RBIs, 14 hits on the year. A right-handed hitter. Takes a pitch high for a ball. That was about visor high. Swinging a fly ball down the left field line. Foul and out of play. And the 1-1 pitch is high and away for a ball. 2-1. Carvajal throws. That one's fouled up and back off the screen. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a foul tip into the glove of Spranty. Strike 3, and that'll bring up Jimenez. Checked his swing, called a strike. That's JV softball over there, and then varsity softball there. And the 0-1 is in the dirt for a ball. 1-1. Inside corner, right at the knees, called a strike. Home plate umpire with a big strike zone right now, especially on the inner half. 1-2. Outside for a ball. He favors that right-hand side of the batter's box right now. That pitch was right on the black. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Got him. And he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down. On to the second inning. No score. Jake McGarry, Freedom's DH, going to step in here to lead off the top of the second inning. No score in this one. .318 hitter on the year for McGarry. 16 runs batted in. First pitch is a called strike. No balls and a strike. Zamora looking, throws, swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt. And it's quickly 0-2 for Mitchell Zamora. Zamora had to work through a bunt base hit in the top of the first to lead it off. Ended up retiring the side on a pair of groundouts and a strikeout. There's a pitch fouled back to the screen. 0-2. 15 pitches thus far for Zamora. 12 of them are strikes. Been in the zone the entire time. 0-2. Strike 3 called at the belt. That's going to be a Briggs, and Briggs is the big fella. 321 hitter. The shortstop, 6 stolen bases, 1 home run, 8 runs batted in, 18 hits in 56 at-bats, 406 on base percentage, so he takes a ball in the outside corner. No balls, or excuse me, 1 ball and 1 strike. This game should be a pitcher's duel. Swing and a miss on a breaking ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swings at a pitch about just above the letters and fouls it off to be 1 ball, 2 strikes. Zamora's got a fastball that when it elevates up in the zone looks very appetizing. The 1-2, swinging a chopper. Zamora gloves it. He'll throw to first. Not in time. Problinski drops it. That's going to be an error. A runner on first on the error. Error on Problinski. He picked the throw and just, when he tried to come up with it, dropped it. That's going to be up Carvajal. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Miguel Carvajal, 259 hitter this year. Looks down at his manager, getting his signs. Lions head to toe in white. Yellow hats with the Cardinal insert in the center brim. Swinging a high fly ball right field. Not well hit. Settling it under is Luther. He will make the catch. He has a shot at a double play. Not in time, but a very good put out for Cody Luther on a deep fly ball. The runner was going, and he will stay at first. Will Briggs, and that'll bring up Dominic Vizentine. Vizentine, 172 on the year. He only has 5 hits and 29 at-bats. Has been a stellar third baseman, though. Junior. There's a strike call in the inside corner. Briggs taking his lead. 6 stolen bases on the year. He may take off. He went on the fly ball. Outside for a ball. 1-1. Zamora at the belt, looks and fires. Swinging a ground ball to shortstop. Wagaman has it, goes the short way, and the inning is over. No runs, no hits, an error, and a man left on base. We go to the bottom of the second inning. No score. Leading off the bottom of the second inning for the Liberty Lions is going to be the pitcher, Mitchell Zamora. Zamora with a 361 average, or excuse me, a 340 average on the year, 5 doubles and a home run. Takes a strike called inside. No balls and a strike. The 0-1 is low. Carvajal working quickly. Swing and a miss on the outside corner of the fastball. Carvajal, like I said, a very quick pace. Zamora steps out, takes a couple hacks, trying to slow it down. Carvajal swings. There's a line drive into the gap in right center. Base hit. Gets away from the right fielder, Wargo. The Lions have their first hit of the afternoon as Mitchell Zamora is on board. That's going to bring up Tristan Priblinski. No home runs on the year, but a 361 average and 7 batted in, a 487 on base percentage, 989, or excuse me, an 897 OPS. On base plus slugging. Zamora takes his lead. That's a bunt back to the screen and foul. The left-hander looks in. Carvajal, the right-handed pitcher, has his sign from Spranty. Throws back to first base. Zamora with 2 steals on the year. Not much of a threat to run, but in a game like this, you might consider it. Low for a ball as he showed bunt. 1 ball, 1 strike. Carvajal at 22 pitches. Sets and throws. Bunted at and missed. Perblinski set and ready as Carvajal will check the runner. At the letters, throws. Checked his swing for a ball, 2-2. 1 on, nobody out here. Bottom of the second inning, no score. Mitchell Zamora has the first hit of the afternoon for the Lions. A single to the gap in right center. It was cut off by Brian Wargo. Takes the ball low, full count. With the full count, the runner should be going. First full count, second full count of the afternoon for Carvajal. He went full to Gormley in the first before striking him out. 3-2 pitch. Runner goes. Swinging a high fly ball. Back behind short. Byzantine under it, and he'll put it away.
Go deep. I know. No, I'm glad. Thank you. I'm glad you guys were responsible enough. I mean, I know it wasn't completely out of line, but it was.
And that'll bring up Darian Goins.
Well, and knowing I had
270 hitter, 12 RBIs, been the best RBI producer for the Lions. A pair of triples and 3 doubles on the year. A little meeting behind second base for the manager and Miguel Carvajal.
around. I'm like, between you and Holly, which she obviously wasn't there. I was like, oh yeah. No, they didn't go.
One out here, bottom of the second inning with a runner on base. Throw over to first base. Runner is back.
Hey, stay hot. 2-4. Let's go, kid. Right back at it.
Goins, the senior. 333 on base. There's a shot to shortstop. Throw back to second base. Out of time. Gets away from him. Rolls towards the dugout, and Mitchell Zamora will go over to second base on the error. So Briggs with the catching the pop out.
It's bothering. That's why he stopped playing the field. Bro. It's bothering him. But we only have one more game after this before playoffs, so hopefully.
That's going to bring up R.J. Prince, 167 hitter.
Yeah, because we want to push it out until after playoffs because we only have. Yeah. So is my sister's. We talk about
There's
it.
a
It's like,
strike
Mom, so is my
called.
sister's.
Good fastball. You're all right.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Zamora at second base with 2 outs now after the error.
Oh, you mean stomach-wise? Oh my God, yeah, that's huge. Yeah. Well, Shania, let's face it. How much did he eat this weekend? Kind of a lot, yeah. No, a lot.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
2 hamburgers and 2 chicken nuggets. One right. Okay, so no, he was eating both of them, so he must have went back and got you another
Get
one.
ready to adjust.
You know how.
Oh and 2. And Carvajal steps off and bluffs to second. Briggs not really holding Zamora on. No one even broke over on the pickoff play. Fouls that one, backing out of play. Hit someone's house, I think. No balls, 2 strikes. Runner on second base, Zamora. Carvajal set. Throws. Taken for a ball on the outside corner. Strike zone definitely favors the right-handed batter box for the pitcher. And Prince will take time and step out. Trying to break up the rhythm of Miguel Carvajal. Comes set. Throws. Swing and a miss. And the side is retired. A hit and a man left on base. Nobody across. We've played 2 and we have no score. Top of the third inning here in Brentwood, no score. Brian Wargo to lead it off for the Freedom Falcons facing Mitchell Zamora. Wargo, 241 hitter on the year with 14 hits and 5 runs batted in. First pitch is an inside strike called. And the 0-1 offered out but checked, and it's a ball. Appeal down to first, and it is a strike. The 0-2 is taken high for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count to Brian Wargo, the right fielder. Looking at Tapper foul back over towards the Freedom on deck circle. Remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Zamora looking in. Wargo swings and misses. Strike 3. Let's give it up Chad Bartlett. Bartlett singled on a bunt down the third baseline his first time up. Was stranded at third base. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, low and away for a ball. Second baseman Lopez is on deck. Swinging a high pop up out of play. And foul, 0-1. Have to check between innings, make sure that the my Jeep back there hasn't been hit by a foul ball yet. 1 ball, 1 strike from Zamora. He winds, delivers. Strike 2 called on the inside corner. 33 pitches thus far for Zamora. He's had first pitch strikes in most of the at-bats here. Swinging a line drive to second base. Wagaman has it, throws to first in time, and the out is recorded. Out number 2. Abraham Lopez. Lopez had a sacrifice bunt his last time up. Sacrificed Bartlett over to second base. He's no official at-bats recorded. That's a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Zamora winds and throws, takes a strike on the inside corner, 1-1. There's a high chopper. Wagaman backhands it at short, throws on to first in time, and the side is retired. No runs, no hits, no errors. A 1-2-3 inning for Mitchell Zamora, his first of the afternoon, and the Lions will come to bat in the third inning.
Oh shoot! I have Thursday in the sports book. Okay, that's right. Okay. 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 Yep. Got it. Yep. Thank you.
Bottom half of the third inning, no score in this one. A pitcher's duel, much like we had expected. And it's going to be Mike Wagaman leading off for the Liberty Lions. Wagaman, 243 hitter on the year. And he'll take a strike on the outside corner. 0-1. Ball just high, right over the plate. No balls and a strike. Or 1 ball, 1 strike. A pitch. Inside corner called a strike. Both pitchers have learned they can keep throwing that inside corner pitch to the right-handed hitters. Swinging a ground ball to shortstop. Byzantine cuts it off. Long throw to first, just in time. Magaman, who does not run well, grounds out. Byzantine had a little trouble with the bat, with coming far across. That should have been Briggs's ball. That'll bring up Majewski. Strike called on the inside corner to Majewski. Majewski, 231 hitter. He has a home run. First home run of the year was against Pittsburgh. That ball is taken. This field at Liberty has historically been a very, very difficult place to hit home runs. Swing and a miss. He knew he showed a little frustration there. He knew he swung at a bad pitch. It's only been the last few years that they've had an outfield fence here at Liberty. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 5 strikeouts in 2 2/3 innings for Carvajal. That's going to bring up Gormley. He struck out looking his first time. Ball taken on the outside corner, maybe a bit high. No balls and a strike. Or no ball, 1 ball, no strikes. Line drive, base hit in the left field over the glove of Byzantine. Gormley's digging, and he's going to pull up and stay at second base with a single. That one just barely tipped off of the glove of Dominic Byzantine, and it's a single for Gormley. That's going to bring up Fackrell, struck out swinging his first time up. Gormley has 2 stolen bases on the year. Or a ball taken on the outside corner. Throw over to first base. Getting back is Gormley. Lions trying to get a 2-out rally going. Virtually no wind here this afternoon. Carvajal throws high for a ball. Nope, 2 balls, no strikes. Looks, fires, swinging a high pop up left field. Settling under it is Starek, and he will put it away, and the side is retired. No runs, one hit, and a man left on base as Carvajal carves his way out of trouble. We go to the fourth. Still no score. On to the top half of the fourth inning. Shea Spranty going to lead it off for the Falcons. Facing Mitchell Zamora. And the first pitch, swing and a miss. No balls, one strike. Strike two called. Three strikeouts on the day for Zamora. High for a ball. Swinging a line drive foul back over the Freedom dugout. And the pitch, swinging another foul over to the Freedom dugout. Off speed pitch for a ball on the outside. We're trying to right now get an update on the Heritage game. Swinging a high fly ball center field. Going back on the ball and making the catch is Johnny Jimenez. That's going to bring up Starek. Struck out swinging his last time. Stark 0-1. Swing and a miss. Strike one. No balls, one strike. Pop up to center. Jimenez will track it down, second out. Johnny Jimenez getting a workout this inning. That'll bring up Jake McGarry. Zamora very smartly right now, pitching to contact, trying to get outs early in the count, extend his game a little bit. He's at 46 pitches right now. And the first pitch to McGarry is fouled back to the screen. Does not appear as if we'll have an update on that Heritage game. In the dirt for a ball. The Heritage Patriots right now it's playing Pittsburgh down in Pittsburgh right now. That game is very important. The outcome of that game very pivotal to this game in regards to league championships. Swing and a miss on a high fastball. It is 1 ball, 2 strikes. Heritage loses this afternoon. The winner of this game will be the Bay Valley Athletic League champions. And a high fastball not offered at, it's taken. It's 2-2. No runs, 1 hit, 1 error thus far. Swing and a miss, hitting over. 4 strikeouts for Zamora, and we're on to the middle of the 4th inning. We're halfway through this one in Brentwood. No score. No, I want to find out that score because if Heritage loses, whoever wins this game is league champ. I mean, you're still going to get a share of league title anyway, but exactly. But Heritage scores their games live, so I'm trying to get on Game Changer to see it, but I can't get Wi-Fi out here, and I can't check on my phone because the broadcast. LionsRadio.net. My annual senior day broadcast. Johnny Jimenez set to lead it off for the Lions. Jimenez struck out swinging it in the first inning. Swing and a miss the first pitch. And the 0-1 is taken outside for a ball. Miguel Carvajal has a big, almost like a slingshot-like delivery. Strike called below the knee. One and one, or 1-2 rather. That one is fouled out of the glove of Spranty. Jimenez just barely gets a piece of it. And it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Carvajal, who's had good strikeout stuff all day. Here's the pitch. Throws it high. Spranty doesn't chase. 2-2. No walks allowed for Carvajal today. He's got 5 strikeouts. No walks for either pitcher yet. So we're going to line drive over the head of the shortstop, breaks into left center field. That's a base hit. That's going to bring up Mitchell Zamora. Zamora owns one of the 3 hits in this ball game, and that was a leadoff single in the second inning. He went opposite field to left center field in front of Brian Wargo. And a bunt, a good one. Throws to second base in time.
Hey, no harm. Kind of line drive right here, 2-5.
That's going to be Problinski, the batter. Great job by the pitcher, Carvajal, to come off the mound and get that ball. Should have been bunted a little bit more down the baseline. Problinski does an offer at the first pitch. Take it for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Problinski popped out to the second baseman his last time out. Strike taken on the outside corner. That location's been with on that right side of the plate has been what the umpire's been calling all day. Carvajal's throw inside, called a ball. One thing you want from your home plate umpire, no matter where his strike zone is at, you want consistency. And that's what we've had on the inside-outside pitches today. Carvajal throws, runner goes. Little bloop into short right field is caught by the second baseman. Throws to first. In time, got him. And the side is retired. So the double play ball. How's it going? I'm all right. Oh, always. Get out there again this year. Man, that sucks. I don't know if I'm going to do the public address. I'm still going to do the radio though. What? Yeah, I'm still going to do the radio. I don't know. I think a lot of it depends on if I don't know if Brennan wants to do it. He's like, he got it good. So I don't know. Yeah, I think he's still going to catch a track.
Whoever the person is, make sure that it's on the license.
All right.
Because I already got the shoes ordered.
Gotcha. How's it going? Oh, I'm doing all right. On to the 5th inning here at Brentwood. TJ Briggs going to lead off for Freedom. Reached on an error in the second inning. And was cut down on a fielder's choice to end the second inning. Zamora into his 5th inning of work. Swinging a high fly ball. Medium deep left. Over is Majewski, and he'll put it away on the first pitch. And first pitch is a strike to Miguel Carvajal. Carvajal flew out to right field his first time up. Swinging a slicing liner foul. And it's a quick 0-2. Zamora winds and throws. Check swing appeal down at first base, no swing. It'll be 1 ball and 2 strikes. And inside for a ball. 2-2. Zamora throws, and it's a grounder to second base. Gormley has it. He will throw to first in time for the out. And that's going to bring up Dominic Byzantine. 0 for 1, reached on a fielder's choice to end the second inning. Two outs here in the fifth. Fantastic pitcher's duel this afternoon. Zamora throws in the dirt for a ball. Byzantine line drive to third base. Picking up his Prince, fires and throws in time. And a quick 1-2-3 inning for Mitchell Zamora. On to the bottom of the fifth inning, still no score here in Brentwood. On to the bottom of the fifth inning here at Brentwood. Lions just sent Cody Luther down to the bullpen to get warmed up. Be interesting to see if Zamora continues in this game. Mitchell Zamora at 59 pitches thus far has thrown a beauty of a ball game. Darian Goins the batter, and he'll take a called strike to open the at-bat here in the fifth inning. No score. Goins popped out to short his last time up. A strike called in the outside corner. That's been a ball all day long thus far. Quick 0-2. Carvajal throws. That's a ball as Goins checked his swing. And Goins, high chopper, Byzantine to third. Will throw in time for the out. First out of the inning. No score here in the fifth inning. As RJ Prince will come to the plate. Lions with no runs on 3 hits and an error. For the no runs, only 1 hit on the afternoon for the Freedom Falcons, but 1 Liberty error. Swing and a miss for Prince. Carvajal looks and throws, and that hit him. And Carvajal gives the Lions a base runner here in the 5th inning, and this is pivotal in this ball game. Here's Wagaman, grounded out to the third baseman to open the 3rd inning. Wagaman, the right-hander. There's a ground ball to second base. Goes the short way, back to first. In time, double play. Wow. And now, well, now we got let's see if we can get the ruling. Whoa! Catcher's interference, the ruling. And we got a pinch runner coming into the game. And we got a pinch runner. A foul back to the screen. Couple of foul balls. 0-2. Jordan Graves, the pinch runner for RJ Prince over at third base. Over at second base, rather. Ball taken on the outside. Base hit here scores a run. 1 out here in the 5th inning. Majewski hit his first home run of the season Thursday against Pittsburgh. Takes a ball in the dirt. 2-2. He wanted to go after it, but held up. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 called. He swung at ball 3. That would have been an inside ball. Going to be Justin Hurtado's the pinch hitter. Hurtado hit his first career home run on Thursday. That's a ball, gets away from the catcher, Spranty. Both runners move up. There's a foul. 1-1. Runners on second and third with two out. Hurtado, 118 on the year, two hits. One of those hits is a home run. Carvajal winds and throws, swinging a foul.
Oh, hit his glove again!
What's up with that?
After
It's twice now
that had nothing to do with the call.
that Sprante's glove came in contact with the bat here. The second base umpire's got a head-on look. He might be able to do something here.
Here we go. All right, Hurt, come on. Here we go, Hurt. Come on, baby, you're all right.
Let's go 6. Anything close, gotta fight it off.
1 ball and 2 strikes.
Okay, work harder, 6. Find a way, kid.
Let's go, Hurt. Come on, baby.
Ball, 2 strikes.
Better than this, Hurt.
Anything
Come on
close,
now,
6.
baby.
Gotta fight it off. Let's go, come on.
1-2.
Little tap, Hurt. Come on now.
Carvajal looking in. He'll wind and throw with 2 on.
Good.
Outside for a ball, 2-2. And Hurtado.
Comes natural, baby. You know what to do.
Let's go 6. Check.
Ball gets away from him. The run will score. The Lions lead 1-0. Checked his swing on the pass ball. He wants an appeal down to second base.
Good job, Jordy! Oh, what is that? I guess
On the appeal, no swing.
Nice job, Lloyd! Keep turning around, Danny. Keep turning around.
Come on, 6. Get another one.
Full count. 3-2.
Jordan!
Takes a ball on the walk. Runners on first and third with 2 outs here. 1 run has come across to score on the pass ball. And Jason Fackrell will be the batter as Jordan Graves comes across to score. 2 pass balls in the at-bat allowed both runners to advance. Tom Dempsey here from Liberty High School in Brentwood, where the Liberty Lions are playing the Freedom Falcons in a game essentially for the Bay Valley Athletic League Championship, depending upon the result of Heritage in Pittsburgh this afternoon. Carvajal winds and throws, and a grounder foul over to Seth Wheelock, coaching third base. Best arm is more than likely Starrick in left field. And Wagaman back to third on the pass ball. One and one. And the pitch. Swinging a high pop-up, left field. Starrick settles underneath it. He will put it away, and the side is retired. The Lions do get a run across the board on a couple of pass balls, and they take the lead 1-0 here in this one.
What'd you write it on? About her driving or
These changes for the Lions re-entering the game at third base will be R.J. Prince. And remaining in the game at second base is going to be Justin Hurtado. Mitchell Zamora. Remaining in the game on the hill. Luther was warming up. Zamora with only 59 pitches here in the top of the sixth inning. Lions up by a run. There's a high chopper by Wargo. Over to second base. Hurtado gloves it. Throws over to first. Over the head of Problinski and over towards the Falcons dugout. Throw it down to second base. In time! He got him! And that'll bring up Chad Bartlett as the Freedom manager goes out to argue with the second base umpire. Hurtado, in his first defensive chance of the game, throws high of Problinski over towards the dugout. But Problinski able to get it off the carom and a very strong throw to Hurtado at second base to get the out. So here's Bartlett. 1 for 2, has a single, and he grounded out. 1 out here in the sixth inning. Swing and a miss. Or foul tip, rather. Strike called on the inside quarter. Zamora with 4 strikeouts, 62 pitches. Has been dominant today. He's only allowed 1 hit. Swinging a line drive. That is the second hit of the game allowed in front of Majewski in left field. It's only going to be a single. Yeah, that's the old broadcaster's curse right there. As soon as you mention something, the opposite happens. Callie Lopez will be the batter. Lopez is 0 for 2 with a couple of 0 for 1 rather with a ground out and a sacrifice bunt. They may be asking him to bunt again here with 1 out in a 1-run ball game. Not bunting, fouls it off over towards the Freedom dugout, and it's 0-1. Lions will finish out their regular season on Thursday when they take on the Heritage Patriots. That game at Heritage. There's a bunt. They hung him out to dry. Throw down in time. Got him. A missed bunt hung the runner out to dry. Two outs in the inning. And the pitch to Lopez, high for a ball. Well, the pitch out attempt was still bunted out by Lopez. He should have recognized the pitch going high out of the zone. The pitch, swinging a ground ball, gloved by Zamora. He'll run it over to first in time. The side is retired. On the comebacker. And the side is retired. The Lions, 3 outs away from a league championship.
No, but we can't get any worse than a tie. You'll get a co-league championship anyway. if we beat Freedom,
If we beat, we
um,
can get
No,
the
we each have 3 losses.
no, 2. We're both 6-2. Heritage has 3
Heritage is
losses.
3-10. Okay, so if we win this,
If we win this, you get a clinch of a tie, at least.
got it.
Tie for first. Unless Heritage beats Pitt, or unless
Tonight,
Heritage
which they're
loses to
gonna beat
Pitt,
Pitt tonight.
they're gonna beat Pitt
Yeah, I
tonight.
have it on my game changer right now. Do you have it pulled up there? Because I
I'm
can see
trying
what it
to. I
is.
don't have.
I am a subscriber to
Oh,
Heritage.
if you can get me a score, that
I
would be
will get you a
fantastic.
damn score right now. How about that?
Because the way the tiebreakers
Yeah,
are,
they're
you'd own the tiebreaker over Freedom
because
because you
beat
beat them the
yeah.
second time around. If you beat Heritage, you own the tiebreaker over Heritage for beating them the second time around. I even called the commissioner to double check.
You did.
But they
Huh?
beat us
Yeah,
the
it's up
second
there.
time. We lost to them.
Yeah, but
They're not
you'd
gonna
still
win.
have a better record if they.
Oh my gosh, I just
Yeah.
realized I have one of the Heritage parents text me, "Hey, how you guys doing?" I'm like, 1-0. How about you? She could probably tell me faster than I can get it on
Probably.
Game Changer. She'll tell me in a minute.
Bottom of the sixth inning here in Brentwood. The Liberty Lions.
No, it's Lisa Perez. She
We
wouldn't. I'm all
misspoke just a little bit. Lions are 3 outs away from taking over first place in the Bay Valley Athletic League. The first pitch is
right. I don't know.
called a strike.
What happened? You saw what happened.
The 0-1.
Oh yeah, they
Tapper foul.
definitely quit. When I saw they
We're
quit.
waiting on a score update from Heritage.
Yeah, no, they definitely quit.
High and tight for a ball.
Go ahead, Johnny.
Carvajal throws. There's a little blooper to Callie Lopez, who will put it away. 1 out. Liberty leading this one
Have some fun in there,
1 0.
Thank you. Let's go, B. Reed.
And we got a pinch hitter, Brian Reed, in for Zamora. Swing and a miss on strike 1. Takes a called strike.
3-0 Heritage. Oh wait, Heritage Antioch, right? Yeah. 3-0 Heritage.
Outside for a ball. Reed, 302 hitter on the year, fouls that one back to screen right in front of us. 1 ball and 2 strikes. 80, 85 pitches on the day for Miguel Carvajal. Swinging a drive into right field, a base hit. Brian Reed on base at a pinch hit spot. That'll bring up Priblinski. Lions would love to add a little bit of insurance here in this inning.
All right, TP. Here we go, baby.
Right now, Heritage is up 3-0 on Antioch. Priblinski, base hit, left center field. He gets past the left fielder. Starek. They're going to send him. Here comes Reed. The throw. Not in time. Priblinski to third. Out at third.
That was great. Good
All right,
job,
that is going to
Reed.
bring up Darian Goins, and it's 2-0 Liberty. Joe Stark could not handle the ball as it hit the turf. Bases are empty with one out here.
They called him out on third?
Yeah, on third. Oh, 2 outs then. I don't like that.
That's a ball. And the pitch to Goins. Swinging a high pop fly, foul territory. Byzantine over, and that's going to be out of play. There is a painted line down past the end of the cyclone fence that determines the inbounds, in play, out of play line.
Do your thing, Darian. Come on now.
2 balls and a strike.
Oh, jeez.
Strike called 2-2.
Come on, Dave. That's not you, babe.
91 pitches now for Carvajal. Freedom, I would imagine, is going to think about getting someone up with the bullpen. That's a line drive into center field. It is caught by the center fielder, Bartlett. He didn't think he got it, and that'll end the inning. So, the lines have come out with 3 outs to get to end this ball game and to get themselves first place in the Bay Valley Athletic League for the first time this season and a share of the league title perhaps. Zamora's back out to pitch. Top of the 7th coming up.
So that's what Game Changer said. Oh, Lisa wrote that. Wait. She said Liberty winning. Beat them, please. 3-0.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, I wish I was available to go out to Heritage on Thursday. At this
I know.
point,
That's where we're gonna be.
I might be able to come check out. I won't be able to announce the game, but I might be able to come watch.
Well, you might be the lucky charm we need. Where you been all my season?
I have actually, I've been last couple years. I've been actually doing the PA for Freedom softball. Well,
Oh, you have?
well, Brooke pays me to do it, so.
Well, yeah.
But
There you go.
but I did this the senior day game last year out here. But
Right.
I haven't even done softball this year. I've been moving. Like every single day off I've had, it's been packing
Oh,
and
really?
moving. Yeah.
On to the top of the 7th inning. Last chance for the Freedom Falcons. Mitchell Zamora on to try to complete this game. There's a strike called on the inside corner. Swing and a foul back.
Nice
0-2.
catch.
68 pitches thus far for Zamora. He's got plenty of gas left in his tank and a 2-0 lead. Only allowed 2 hits on the day, 4 base runners total, a couple of errors. Swinging a line drive to the gap in right center field. That is back there. It is tracked down by Johnny Jimenez on the warning track.
Jump, Johnny!
For a second there, that looked like it was going to be extra bases all the way. It had a little bit of flow to it. Thought it might even get out, but Johnny Jimenez got on his horse and got to the right center field gap to track that ball down. That's going to bring up Starek. Strike called. Starek 0 for 2. And a ball on the inside.
Hey, no worries, Mitchell.
Liberty fans will be glued this Sunday to the NCS website, I'm sure, for the release of the NCS playoff brackets. That ball is taken on the outside.
Big breath, Mitch. Big breath, baby. You got
Potential
this.
league championship would give the Lions a big boost in the brackets, but in the past they have.
There we go, baby. There we
That
go,
one gets
Mitch.
fouled back onto the street. One hops into someone's backyard off of Sycamore back there.
2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch from Zamora. Swinging a foul back to the screen.
Good job, Mitchell. Keep at him, baby. Keep at him.
Lions today have been very good on defense, with the exception of the 2 throwing errors earlier. Swinging a high fly ball, deep right field, way back and gone. Joe Starrick gets the Falcons within 1. Got it into the right field power alley.
No worries, Mitchell. You still got one down, baby. Got one
First
down.
run allowed of the game for Mitchell Zamora.
Hey, 2 strikeouts, Mitch. You got this. Come on now.
That'll bring up McGarry. McGarry's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swinging a ground ball to Hurtado. Goes to the knee to get it. Throws to first in time for the out. 1 out away from taking over first place in the Bay Valley Athletic League. And that'll bring up TJ Briggs. Briggs is the final chance for the Freedom Falcons this afternoon. Briggs came into today once again with a 321 average, no home runs, but does have 8 RBI, a 406 on base percentage. That ball is in the dirt for a ball.
Big breath, Mitchell.
That was the
Big breath,
77th
baby.
pitch of the
Good
day
job, Mitch. Keep
for
it
Mitchell
good.
Zamora. 4 strikeouts on the afternoon. That one is outside and low again for a ball. Zamora seems to be overthrowing it. TJ Briggs is 0 for 2. He has reached on an error in the second inning, and he flew out to left field his last time up. Seth Wheelock has to maybe be considering a pitching change here. The right-hander winds and throws. Swinging a chopper foul down the third baseline in front of the Liberty dugout.
There you go, babe. Just like that, Mitch.
2 balls and 1 strike.
Big breath, Mitchell. Come on now.
Swinging a foul back to the screen. And now it's 2-2. The Freedom Falcons down to their last strike.
Okay, I'm making you. They're it's not my fault.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here at the bottom, top of the 7th inning.
Every game. Here we are. One pitch, Mitchell.
2 strikes. The pitch outside for a ball, and the count will go full here in the 7th inning. Freedom down to their final strike. It's a 1-run game, 2-1 Liberty on top. Home run from Joe Starrick, the offense for Freedom this inning. Here's the pitch from Zamora. Swing and a miss! The Liberty Lions are in first place in the BVAL. Here are the final totals for the Liberty Lions. 2 runs on 5 hits, 2 errors for the Falcons. 1 run on 3 hits and 1 error. Your winning pitcher today is Mitchell Zamora. He goes the distance with the complete game, allowing 1 earned run. Miguel Carvajal goes the distance as well, throwing 6 innings, giving up 5 hits and allowing 2 runs, 1 of them earned. 1 home run of the ball game belongs to Freedom's Joe Starrick. The Lions will take on Heritage. If the Lions win, they will wrap up the league title. The Lions waiting to hear back if Heritage will defeat Antioch. From Brentwood, this is Tom Dempsey saying good afternoon.